Hey there, it's Austin Bach, and we're back on the Magic Online beta client testing out some Amonkhet Standard. Today we are testing out Blue-Red Emerge with a couple new additions from Amonkhet. So this is the deck that I actually used to top 4 the RPTQ about a month ago to qualify me for the upcoming Pro Tour, so do have a bit of a soft spot for the deck, and it gained a fun new toy with Drakehaven. So if you don't know how this deck works, essentially you're just trying to use your early turns to discard either a Stitchwing Scab or an advanced Stitchwing to your graveyard with one of our discard outlets, and then you get it back, hopefully with some prized amalgams, and then you start chaining Elder Deep Fiends by emerging off of the Stitchwings, and then you've got like Sanctum Ubugan to continue drawing Deep Fiends, and you're just trying to tempo people out, basically. So the reason Drakehaven is pretty good in this strategy is that, you know, one of the problems this deck had is it had a bit of an inability to turn the corner after it started, getting its discard going, because sometimes you didn't have an amalgam, and you had to rely on like just a stupid 3/1 flyer to get the job done, and it wasn't enough. But now you have the potential to just make a giant army once you get your initial pieces going, or if you just like got a couple outlets and you don't have a Stitchwing, it just seems like it'll kind of tie the deck together. It's competing for spots with Fevered Visions right now, but Fevered Visions I'm not sure how well positioned it is right now because it's very bad in an aggressive metagame, and if Marduk's the best deck, then Fevered Visions isn't really where I want to be. I'm trying 3 of each right now, but I could definitely see cutting one or the other, but since we're testing, I just kind of trimmed on some other pieces like Kozilek's Returns to give it a shot, and we'll see how well it performs. And then in the sideboard, pretty much the same as it was before, just with a couple tweaks. We were trying out Byforce. This slot used to be Release the Gremlins, but in theory I think I might like Byforce a little better because it's more efficient. We have so much to do on turn 3 that I kind of like just having a 2-mana Shatter in some games. And on turn 4 you can get 3 things instead of having to wait till turn 5 to get 2 things or whatever. So we'll see. Like, I'm not sure if it's better than Release the Gremlins. It very easily might not be, but this is what testing's for, right? Try out the new cards, and let's just get into some matches, shall we?